Well, it is the size of a business card, but it is raising some big questions. A small fragment of papyrus may suggest Jesus had a wife. KTexas reporter Jennifer Kendall talked to local religious theologians to find out what kind of impact this discovery could have and if it holds any merit. Jennifer?
Braid, it's a very small piece of papyrus. It's actually about this size with only 8 lines of text, but it has people around the world talking and thinking.
Jesus said to them, my wife, and then he goes on.
Earlier this week, a Harvard professor found a small artifact written in Coptic language. Religious studies professor David Kneip at ACU has been studying this. He says there are still big questions about the context of the excerpt.
While the text does say, Jesus said, my wife, it's not really clear what that means. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a romantic relationship.
Pastor David Romanek doesn't believe the fragment will necessarily change anyone's beliefs.
They hear authentic and they hear Jesus and they hear wife and they say, oh, it must be proof that Jesus was married, but that doesn't mean it's authentic. It doesn't mean it's true. It just happens to be an old document that makes this reference.
Religious experts say because of the date the text was believed to be written, it's unlikely that it will be on par with the Bible. Those we spoke with say there will be much more discussion about it in the weeks to come.
I do think, though, that it will cause especially church historians to rethink what do we think about marriage in the early church.
It could be months or even years before the authenticity of this fragment of papyrus is determined.